スゼロナイトメア。
Ooh, wrong screen. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. What's up, everybody? Sorry for starting a little later. Thought I'd hop online and just chill with you guys. I have a lot of content I gotta catch up on, and I saved it on. I saved it for stream, and originally I was gonna play through this on was it Friday, but I got busy, and then, well, you guys saw the rest of the messages, but I'm just gonna leave it at that because it's not the greatest news. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn on the music. Alright, so what's new with this? How much time do I have to do these? Was it? Alright, so I know we got the new IBO events or stages. There's a lot of things IBO that we got. Alright, so I got this ready. Did you play the beta? Did you play the beta for DFF Duel? No, I am gonna find out whether I got in or not, Master Betty. I don't know if I got in yet. If I did, cool. I'll definitely be doing content for it, but I haven't heard yet. Also, how are you doing? Hope all is good. I haven't heard anything yet. We're supposed to hear back on November 6th. So Thursday, they should be sending emails to those that got invited. And then on the 7th, the beta goes live. And it's live for, I think it's like a week? So that'll, if I get in, you know, I'll be doing a stream for it on Friday night. And then I'll be doing some content on it. I hope I get in. It'd be nice. It'll be kind of reminiscent of like Defo days, except it's not Defo, you know? Will they let you stream it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. Square Enix usually has been pretty lenient as long as we tag things as spoilers and stuff. I'm aware that some devs can, but I've done stuff for Squex in the past, and they're pretty lenient on certain things. So they're some are a bit stingy. I do agree, but not Squex. They're pretty good. Hey, what's up, Kojo? Yeah, but November, this Thursday, those of us that signed up for that beta, we should be hearing back. So, eyes are starting to hurt. I'm going to put these on. Oh, so we have a lot of content to get through. Hopefully I can get through all of it tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, but I at least wanted to hop on because I've been postponing it for good reason, too. And I already have an IBO team all set up. I did that ahead of time, so then that way I wouldn't be taking time to like set the party up. So I have something set up. Oh, there's Mika coming in. Need help with with Tower. Only 5 new stages, but they refreshed from the beginning. I am probably the wrong person to ask right now. Kojo, I would ask my Discord because I didn't touch any of the events. Because I was planning on saving it for stream. So I have no clue, unfortunately. I don't have any context or any ways to help you. But I would definitely check the Discord because we have, there's been people posting their strats and stuff. Yeah, we're IBOing. Finally on. If I don't get it, it's fine. Figure I try it. I think they're opening it up to 20,000 people. But the thing is, it's Google Play only or Android only, and it's US and Canada region. So if you're a US or Canada region and you have an Android device that can handle it, then you have a shot at getting in. I do have an Android device, so I'm looking forward to hopefully getting into the beta. Excuse me. I wonder if they did that for JP. Oh, I'm not sure. They would have talked about it if they did. Sorry. Allergies. I asked the Lupus Rex and the Julia. Trying to develop Lupus Rex is an actual pain. Yeah, that's what you guys have been telling me. That it's a bit of a pain to SP it. I guess I'll find out when I get to that point. And I'm probably gonna skip this banner. I'm actually kind of disappointed they didn't give the 10 free tickets. So someone explained to me that it's only for like a story event, like series only. And I saw that they teased Blue Destiny, so maybe the Blue Destiny event is gonna have those tickets. Hey, thank you, Ryder. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Just taking it day by day. And I wanted to hop online anyways. It also feels like they lowered the dev to drop it for mobile, so maybe I'm just unlucky. I mean, I guess I'll find out. Yeah, I was hoping that they would add it for this, but like at least across all new banners, but I guess that's not the case. Pin with the streak. What's up, Pin? I finally joined a stream via YouTube. How much did I miss? Not much, Daniel. Also, welcome. I'm literally doing content catch-up right now. I didn't stream this at launch when these events came out, and then I had planned on streaming it, but there were things in life that I did post about on my YouTube community posts and stuff that got in the way. So I didn't I didn't do it until now. Which Square Gacha did you beta test before release? FFBE. What else? War of the Visions. Star Ocean Anamnesis. Those are the ones that I did. But I didn't start streaming until 2017. So some of those betas are already done. I do have Star Ocean Anamnesis content on my channel still. I never took it out. It's under my old name, but it's on the YouTube channel if you want to look at it and just check it out. I missed that game. I actually like that game. I thought that game had pretty fun co-op. Just Star Ocean's a very niche, IP for like Square Enix. Like it doesn't really do that great in the West. It does a lot better, like like in Japan and stuff. But like when you try to move it over to the West, not that big of a fan base. Generally, that's what I've observed. If it's not Final Fantasy from Squex, it usually doesn't last that long. Unless, of course, Squex decides to screw things up like what they did with First Soldier. The only Star Ocean I played was Star Ocean 3. What console was that on again? Was that on... That's not the one on PS2, is it? They remade one of the Star Oceans. I own it on the Switch. I forget which one it is though, but I've played through a majority of it and it's actually pretty good. PS2? Okay. I'm taking a day off from work because I'm sick, so I'm watching the streams while recovering. Well, I hope you feel better. I appreciate you tuning in. This is gonna be more of a chill stream. Just letting you know. Usually I'm more energetic, but I'm keeping it chill today. They remade 1 and 2. I know there's one for Switch that is a remake. That's a lot of enemies. There's 10 enemies on this. There's like a ton of enemies on this map. kill it until you get to the tower event. We'll see. If I die, I die. Whatever. Or the remaster from PSP version. I think that's the one that I'm referring to. So, and did anybody end up pulling the new Lupus Rex? And what do you guys think? Even without like having hands-on experience with it, I don't think it dethrones Burning. By chance, were you able to complete the East Tower yet? No, I've been Captain Fordo. I've been saving content to stream, and I've posted my reasons on my YouTube community tab as to why I had postponed streaming it. So, but I'm finally able to stream it now. So I haven't touched anything until now because I've been saving it. You've gotten everything except the URs. The best crit unit. I can see that. I mean, there was a lot of crit that it was stacking. I was blessed by Haro. One pull and I got both right up URs. Nice. Yeah, I've been hearing about that whole Haro thing. Like, if Haro is in your chip base, that apparently you have a better chance of like pulling something. It's basically Crossbones but better. Some people were comparing it to Master Gundam. This Master Gundam also has some crit going for it. The Blue Destiny comes out on the 11th, or for me that would be the 10th. It's also a better Master Gundam. More gems to keep for the event. Which we're working out. Gotcha, no worry. Eyesight Rose. Thank you, yeah. Yep. The Ocean 3 had a mess story, but a lot of grinding. Is that the one with Maria?
I still relive that day. You've been there with me all the way. I still hear you say, wait for me, I'll write you letters. I could see how you stammered with your eyes to the floor, but still I swore to hide the doubt. When I turned back the pages, anger might have been the answer. What if I'd hung my head and said that I couldn't wait?
I'm gonna take the time to watch this anime eventually. I've heard a lot of good things about Iron Blooded for a more modern Gundam. Have I played Valkyrie Profile? Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah. I played more the PSP version, but I love that game. My favorite Valkyrie is probably Frisk. I really like Frisk. Is Star Ocean any good? I tried to build the PSP, but I got bored after the first hour. I enjoyed it, but I mean, me enjoying it is my own opinion. It's subjective. I also have the Switch version, which I think is infinitely better. There's a lot of improvements on it. Wish there was a demo, but I mean, if you're unsure about it and if you didn't enjoy it after the first hour, it's probably not a game for you then. If you want to give it a shot again, maybe wait for it to go on sale. If anything, wait for it to go on sale, and then if you want to try it out again and it's on sale for like a really cheap price, then maybe go for it, because I'm not sure there's a demo for it. And if there is, go for the demo instead. So after we finish this, I'll go to the Fierce Enemy Assault. I want to do that real quick. Between Miorine and Lacus, I think Lacus is slightly better. I think Lacus is slightly better too. Miorine gives AoE attack buff though, which I think is kind of cool. But I don't know. I'd rather take the AoE MP up. If I watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, I will love it. Well, that's good to hear. And also, welcome, Cameron. Yeah, I'm streaming the new content now, as of right now. Would have done it earlier or closer to launch, but I have my reasons for postponing. The attack buff lasts only one turn. Yeah, that's what makes it less desirable. It's cool though. With MP, you can always rebuild it, even if like you take damage and lose it.
There's a piece I've come to know.
By the way, if you guys are tuning in on Twitch, because I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, Song Request is on. I just kindly ask that you avoid songs with excessive swearing or suggestive themes or controversial themes. You can request like anime music, video game music. The command is !SR space, and then either the YouTube link or the title of the song. But it's only available on if you tune in on Twitch. Unfortunately, because Twitch is my main platform, so all my bot commands are there. But if you guys are still tuning in on YouTube and chilling with me, I appreciate that too.
He is risen from the dead, and I will rise when he calls my name. No more sorrow, no more pain. I will rise on eagle's wings before my God, fall on my knees and rise.
Looks like Strike Freedom will be used again. Yeah, they're bringing back one-shot killer and alternative. That's an interesting choice. That is really interesting. Although I can see if you do like a hybrid ace unit and one-shot killer, that could be a thing. So then you could run both Shining and or Burning and Strike. Trails in the Sky. I have never played Trails in the Sky. No. I know that there's a remake for it. I oddly enough, I own all the ones on Steam, but I haven't played a single one yet. I'm overcoming my illness by building Gunpla with the stream as background noise. Nice. And that's cool. I'm trying to get my kids into like into building Gunpla. They're more into Legos right now. Currently building an HG Hindri. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, I tried to get my oldest into Gunpla, but I think he might be too young. I bought I think it was a goof. It was on sale at the mall that I shop at. So he wanted it. He pointed it out, and then like we started building it, and he saw how complicated it was. So then my wife and I ended up having to finish it. But I'll try again, and I'll try again when he gets a little older. It's a unit from Witch from Mercury used by Shadiq fangirls. Ah, okay. I haven't watched Witch from Mercury, but I did see a very gruesome scene that my brother, because my brother watches more anime, the Gundam animes than I do, and he showed me a really gruesome scene in Witch from Mercury. I think you know what it is. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe they actually put that in a Gundam show. But then again, I mean, if you think about it, that's what would happen if a human got crushed by a big mobile suit, you know? Try entry grades for him if the simplest ones to build. Oh, I didn't even know there were entry grades. I'll have to check that out. The latest entry grade unit is the Wing Gundam. Well, my kids, specifically my oldest, likes Wing Gundam because I have them watching SD Gundam recently, so maybe I'll check that one out. They really enjoy SD Gundam, and I'm actually watching G Gundam with them too, and they really enjoy that. Super easy to build. You don't even need tools. Well, that's good. Yeah, that would be perfect. Hang on, let me see how many stages this is. How much content do I have? Wow. Oh wait, this is the side story that we've done, right? Isn't this the one from the event? Oh, wait, is that the one? And we get to redo it? We've done it before? Fortexfiend never left my Master League. You know what? You're not the only one that's done that. There's a few people in the Discord that have done that. Oh, it's not the event. Worst grinding you had to do in any RPG? I don't know. I don't know, because I actually really enjoy the grind. But if I had to put worst grinding, and I think it's because it's the worst because of how long it took, but I actually enjoyed it. Probably the first Disgaea, like doing all the item world grinding. I would say that's the worst. But the thing is, it's the worst because it took so much effort, but it's also, I also enjoyed it at the same time, if that makes any sense. Wait, so is this content that we could play, these side events? That's kind of cool that they added this much content. What's up, Skyheart? I'm alright. I'm just chilling. I decided to go live, because why not? Getting through the new stuff. What's up, Mega? Did I celebrate Halloween with my family? I did. I celebrated on Friday, and then the week prior we did a few days before we did trunk or treat at my kid's school. It's cool because on Friday we actually found a neighborhood literally walking distance from us. It was like an HOA neighborhood, and they were like, there were a lot of houses like decorated and involved. Like, it legit reminded me of like the old school trick-or-treating days when I was a kid, and it was nice to see that again. Like, there was even one house that went all out, and they had a haunted house and everything. It was super cool. How am I feeling? I'm okay. I'm getting by. I'm getting by day. I think the worst of it was Saturday, Mega. If you're referring to, you know what. Not to spoil, but you won't be playing a lot of the side story. At least you get free gems still. You won't be. Oh, it's more like a graphic or like a visual novel. That's fine. I mean, I guess I'll just skip and get the gems, you know? Yeah, 45k is not a lot. My Hainu and the O are the most overworked units. Never left my team for Story, Master League, and Power and Fierce Assault. Those are great units, especially Hainu. I think Hainu is probably the second best DPS unit right now. I put it slightly above Strike Freedom. Slightly. I think Burning takes it, especially because Burning has mitigation against rain. Like, Burning wants you to fight in close, but if you fight Burning in close, you're allowing Burning to hit you much harder. I'm looking forward to seeing like how like a limited UR Epion or UR Wing Zero would be. Did I finish? No, I haven't touched it. So Skyheart, I intended to stream all of this Halloween. Like, I had announced that I wasn't going to stream it on the Thursday it came out because I had sparring for Muay Thai, and I don't want to miss that anymore. So I postponed it to Halloween, but then Halloween I got really tired because we were out pretty late. And then afterwards, Saturday and Sunday, I'll let you, if you're in the Discord or if you follow the YouTube, I'll let you read my recent post because I think it's better that you read it to give you a reason why I wasn't live. Yeah, but I made 3 announcements over the weekend about why I postponed, and I also posted them on YouTube for those that follow on YouTube on the community post. This last sequence is quite painful for me since they released most of my favorites. I need them to release something else. Yeah, I'm trying to be disciplined. Like, I skipped the last Stardust banner, even though I was tempted to pull for the UR Kouraki, but I skipped it, and I'm probably gonna skip this one. As tempting as Lupus Rex is, I don't need another melee unit, technically. I'm already happy with my fully MLB'd burning, and I need to recuperate and my resources and save it for either Black Friday or Christmas. Have you played FF Mystic Quest? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. I actually enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed that game. It was very different. Almost didn't feel like a Final Fantasy, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Main character's name is Benjamin. I played that on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I have the Ace Unit ship at 1 limit break. So I really wanted that. I really wanted that ship so that my burning Gundam can get the a strong bonus from it. Strike Freedom is on that too. That's what I'm saying. I wonder if burning is an alternative. Strike Freedom is in both alternative and one-shot killer. I feel like an Ace Unit hybrid with a one-shot killer team would work. Like, you run the Ace Unit ship, and then you run like units that are either from alternative or one-shot killer, and there you go. You're good. At least have the Ace unit as well. I think you run that and you're set. Daniel, honestly, I'm not sure because I've never watched Blue Destiny, but I think it's cool that they're coming out with one. There's a lot of Gundam anime I haven't watched. Maybe a UR Blue Destiny? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched it, so I don't know what mobile suits are a part of that. No luck on mine, but I do have the UR Unstoppable ship that is... Oh, nice. That's a good one. Burning Awakened Unicorn and Gundam F91 are part of that tag. Ace, yep. Awakened Unicorn there. There's a team right there. Wait, no, Awakened Unicorn is not one-shot killer though, right? So Awakened Unicorn won't get the full bonuses. Still run it though. It's a really good. It's the best support in the game as long as you're running it with the UR Danager Link because of the triple support. That's a good question, Solo. Maybe the devs can start adding in tags to units that should have it. Are you finished with all the Eternal Roads Expert? I am not. I have a few that I haven't done. And I'll do them eventually. I'm not in any rush. That's permanent content. But I think I haven't done Double Zeta. I have... Was it Double Zeta or Zeta? One of those. I haven't done Gundam. Specialized unit I haven't done. And the recent ones. There's several that I haven't done. The last dev stream was done before, because we're in Q. That was like the end of Q3, so end of September, something like that. I think, or no, it was before that. It's every 3 months, or every 3 or 4 months, is when they do the live streams. Because like right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we already kind of have a roadmap of like almost everything coming out up to like end of December. So we probably will not get one until towards end of December, or maybe even beginning of January. Because we're in Q4 already. Yep. So probably not until end of December is when we're gonna see the next one. Not anytime soon. I'm looking forward to the surprises, if anything. Like the surprise, like if they surprise us with like a wing banner or a 00 banner, you just never know. The tags are wonky almost. Unicorn Awakened does not have a new type machine, even though it is the epitome of a new type machine. Yeah, see, I feel like that's room for them to be able to like add more tags in the future to like units that should have certain tags. The regular Unicorn has a new type machine tag. Yeah, see? How is Barbados not unstoppable? Did a dev switch a different IBO than I did? Yeah, it's tough as nails. Hopefully we can get the rest of the Witcher Mercury early next year. If I recall, we're about to get Blue Destiny. Yep, they just announced Blue Destiny. It's in the announcements. And they tease what we're going to be getting as like dev units and stuff. And some history events to get everyone up to speed before dropping Hathaway Splash content. I know some of you guys are actually excited for Hathaway. Is that all? That's Universal Century, right? The SSR Barbados Lucas Rex has one-shot killer, but UR does not. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense. The UR should have it. Not the SSR, but... UC 105 after Unicorn. Ah, okay, cool. Someone on Twitch just confirmed it, Daniel. Confirmed that it's after. More of a sequel to Char's counterattack than Unicorn. Hathaway's Splash. Is there an anime for it? When I looked up Thunderbolt December Sky, I actually got lucky on YouTube and there was actually the full movie in English dub and I watched it and I really enjoyed it. The novel version of Char's counterattack. Oh, the one with Hainu rather than just Nu. Hathaway Splash does have original version, but they're remaking it currently. There are going to be 3 movies, and we only have the first Hathaway movie out right now. There are plot changes that are more connected to Hathaway. Imagine if the devs turn super crazy and give us G Savior, which takes place over 100 years after Unicorn. I mean, I'm sure that'll make a lot of people happy, actually. Oh, there we go. Making sure the music is working for you guys. G-Savior is universally disliked? Is it really? First time I've heard of G-Savior. I might have seen how the unit looks at one point, but I've never delved into the anime or manga or whatever it's called. Live action with CGI. Oh. So they went that route. What is it with live actions of like animes and video games that tend to be not good? I don't understand. Like you would think that it's live action that they would put some sort of level of effort, right? Like for example, the last live Mortal Kombat movie with Lewis Tan as a character that no one knew of. Don't get me wrong, I actually like Lewis Tan as a martial artist and in some ways an actor, but that movie was just like, it just made me want to watch the old Mortal Kombat movie. The first one, not the second one. Well, although the second one is fun to watch because it's kind of memey, even though it's really bad. But yeah. What's up, Dr. Jimmy? Not much, I'm just chilling. Tonight is a very low-key chill stream, especially because I'm catching up on content that I meant to stream a few days ago. In the 90s, movies like Canada. I remember when I first saw the first live-action Resident Evil movie with Mila Jovovich, with like the Queen and the Hive, and I'm like, what is this? Like, it was original. I thought it was interesting, but I was just like, where's the Resident Evil that I'm used to? And then the second movie finally gave us Jill, but then she was more like a side character. Not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed the RE movies at some point, but hated the last film personally. I don't think I saw the last film. That's not the one where they fight Wesker. Like they pretty much do like the live action version of like, what was it? Like Wesker versus like Chris and like Sheva or something, or who was it? Or was it Chris? I forgot. Didn't Capcom not give permission to use Jill in the movie, so they had to come up with a new character? Well, I don't remember the history behind that, but I mean they eventually got to use Jill. Sienna Guillory is the actress that played her, and I will say I actually thought Sienna Guillory did a good job. She did her homework and she got some of Jill's mannerisms and all that. It felt like the RE movie franchise would never end. I know one character iteration from those movies that I didn't like how they portrayed her was Ada. Like it looked like Ada, but that was about it. Like I didn't really I thought they could have done a better job of portraying Ada. The actress was fine, it's just the way they wrote her. I was just like, What's my hot take on Gundam? I don't know. I don't think I have one. I've only seen like if we're talking about like full-on series, I've seen Double O, I've seen Wing, I've seen the original, and I've seen G-Cluck. And then for movies, I've seen Thunderbolt December Sky, I've seen Cars Counterattack, and I've seen what is it? Endless Waltz. I don't really have a real hot take. I need to watch more. Well, I don't know if people would consider this a hot take, because I know I have people that agree with this, but I thought G-Cluck was bad. I was watching G-Cluck in conjunction with the original, because I know there was some references and stuff. It was almost like a retelling, and it just made me enjoy the original more. Like, I did not like G-Cluck. I just didn't like it. I personally thought it was bad. What's up, Solomon? Like, it started okay, and then it got weird, and then it got too weird to where I'm just like, I can't even follow the story anymore. And then it kind of started to get slightly better, even though it was already too far in the hole, and then they dropped the ball at the end. I'm just like, all right. I feel like I wasted how many hours of my life watching that? I mean, I guess the saving grace is we got free units and stuff from it, like free pilots in this game. Who is this person? Vidar? What are these two? So what, a melee? And we see... We can't see the full upgrade. For me, G-Cluck was unmemorable. I couldn't remember anything about it, period. Okay, I did not enjoy it. I thought it was bad. And the designs are like I don't like the G-Cluck's design. It looks too weird. Ironically, I have a Gundam G-Cluck, a Rick Dom, given by my dad after I took it to Japan. I thought the Rick Dom looked okay in that show. G-Cluck over Reconquista or Reconquista. No, I'm the same boat as you. G-Cluck wasn't great. The mechs remind me of Eva Unit 2 for some reason. Well, it was created by the same person that did Evangelion. I think one issue I had with it is they tried to make it like too Evangelion. At least that's the vibe I was getting from it. I don't think it's great. I watched it several times when I was younger, like we're talking like junior high, high school. I was confused. I didn't really enjoy it. I watched it again a few times as an adult. Still felt the same way. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it is. I'm with you on that. I think it's a classic. I think it has a very iconic opening theme. The music's great. That's about where, at least for me, that's about where I stop. That's about where my praises go for that anime. Like, if you want like a mecha anime, at least the one that I enjoyed with my and I got to watch this and I watched the whole thing with my wife before I even married her, and she doesn't really watch anime. But one mecha anime that I enjoyed, that I thought was pretty good, was Knights of Sidonia on the Netflix anime. I really enjoyed that one. If you ask me what I would prefer to watch, Evangelion or Knights of Sidonia, I'm picking Knights of Sidonia in a heartbeat. I really enjoyed that anime. Hey, what's up, Look Alive Brett? Knights of Sidonia is an all-timer for me. Yup, exactly. Welcome to the stream. It is quite an accomplishment to watch mecha anime with. Yeah, I mean, when I first met her and started dating her, she wasn't much of an anime person, but I got her to watch a few with me. Actually, there's still one that we're watching to this day. Well, we're watching the remake, which is pretty much the same as the original, sort of. But we're watching the Ranma 1/2 remake on Netflix. But I got her to really love Ranma 1/2. Ranma 1/2 is my favorite anime of all time. Hands down, my favorite anime of all time. And I got my wife to watch that with me, and she enjoyed it. And we're enjoying the new one. It's based on the manga. A lot of the events are pretty much the same. There are still things about the original that I prefer way over the new one. He said my whole government call me Brett. All right, for sure, I'll call you Brett. What's up, Algors? Like, I got her to love Ranma to where, like, in our first convention that we attended together. And again, she's not even much of a convention person, but we attended an anime convention, and I cosplayed as Ranma, and she cosplayed as Ukyo, because Ukyo is my favorite character in Ranma 1/2. And if I had a choice, I want Ranma to go with Ukyo, but the only anime that I can watch both subbed and dubbed. Their OVA were running. Where is all hell? Gurren Lagann is up there for YouTube. Oh yeah, Ranma 1/2 OVA was super fun. I think the first one that I remember watching was the one where they had those two girls, like, was it Kurume and Natsume, who supposedly they were Tendo's illegitimate children, but then you find out later that they were just lied to by Haposai, because Haposai posed as Tendo, and he taught them like lethal techniques to the point where Ranma and Akane had to train and had to come back and like retake the dojo. That was like one of the first OVA Ranma episodes I watched. Knights of Sidonia was thankful. It is very good. I only remember Ava for the opening. Exactly. And also the scene where Asuka gets mangled. And I actually liked Asuka, so like when I was watching that scene, I'm all like, how could they do this to her? You know? But then again, she's kind of crazy too. She's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, Evangelion didn't really hit the spot for me, and I watched it several times. But I love the song. I mean, Cruel Angel Thesis is a fantastic song. Like, I would listen to Cruel Angel Thesis over a lot of modern anime openings nowadays. I prefer the old stuff when it comes to like anime music. Like here. See if anyone could recognize. Well, people on Twitch can recognize this. I think Rebuild might be better than the original. Here, sorry FF7, we're gonna skip this. Wait, where's the music that I just requested? Did it not go through? What? Really? Hang on. Wait. Oh, wrong song title. Here we go. Here. Those on Twitch see what that is, but let's see if anyone recognizes this. Like this is the kind of anime openings that I like. There was just a charm to them back in the day. Here, I'll turn it up just so you guys can hear it. Doesn't know if you ever Ukiyo and Shampoo finds at about 100 hunt. Oh, I remember that one. That's another good one. The thing I like about Ukiyo, yes, she also tried to disrupt Akane and Ranma's, Akane and Ranma's relationship and their engagement, but she wasn't insane. I don't think she was insane at all. And I think at a few points, her and Akane got along really well because she was the most normal out of all of Ranma's forced betrothals. You know what I mean? Regarding your point about old anime themes being better than current ones, I give you a counterweight. TM Revolution doing the freedom. TM Revolution in general. You're gonna have to mention a few songs. Like she's the only one that's not insane. She's not. Yeah, she's not insane. Like Kodachi, like get away from me. You know, Kodachi, get away. Shampoo is hot, but she gets she gets insane sometimes. To where like, all right, woman, you need to stay away from me. But you need to chill. But like, although in terms of like the Tendo sisters, my favorite Tendo sister, and I think the hottest Tendo sister is Nabiki. Even though, yes, she's a con artist. Yes, she will dry you for money. But yeah, I like Nabiki. I think Nabiki is hot. No one knows where this song is from? People on Twitch can't cheat. Because I requested it. Here's another one I like. Kodachi and his brother are both one-off. They are funny, but I don't want to hang out with either. Oh, Kuno? Yeah. Kuno is funny, though. I will say Kuno is very funny. And him and his obsession with female Ranma and Akane, he's funny. And in the beginning, he was like a serious opponent, and then now he gets memed on a lot. There's a Resonance, which is he's a Soul Eater. I think Soul Eater is... Soul Eater is probably too new for me nowadays. I'm really picky when it comes to anime. Like I like the retro stuff more, or I like stuff that's like a remake of like retro. Like I really enjoyed Sailor Moon Cosmos. Especially because they based that on the manga. What else did I enjoy that's like a remake? The Ranma 1/2 remake, and then I'm looking forward to the Magic Knight Rayearth remake, and I'm also looking forward to the Ronin Warriors remake, or Samurai Troopers, if you want to call it by its original Japanese name. I watched Slayers. I've heard of Slayers, I've never watched it. Some of the old stuff that I watch is like Bubblegum Crisis, Urusei Yatsura, Ranma 1/2, Magic Knight, Sailor Moon. I watched a little bit of Astro Boy. Guyver. Anyone watch Guyver? Not the movie, not the live action, the anime. Vampire Hunter D. What else have I watched? Gunbuster. What else? Battle Angel Alita, or some call it Battle Angel Galley. And I actually watched the live action for that, I actually enjoyed it. That's one live action anime from an anime that I actually thought was fine. I enjoyed it. It was literally as close to the source material as possible, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that movie. Players is similar to Ranma One Half. Is it by Rumiko Takahashi? The Astro Boy and Pluto. I don't know if I would call Naruto like retro. Naruto came out in like what, 2004, 3, 5? License and Goku and Lum were both Rumiko series before Ranma. Urusei Yato is for sure before Ranma. I remember when I was like 5 or 6, I had an older cousin that was already like trying to introduce me to Urusei Yatsura. And as a kid, I didn't know what I was watching. I thought it was funny, but I didn't know what I was watching. I'd say it is, yeah. I'd say Yu Yu Hakusho is, yeah. Yes, I have watched Ghost in the Shell. I enjoyed Ghost in the Shell. You know what I haven't seen though that's retro, and people get surprised, but I just never, like I never came across it. Like my cousins never introduced it to me when I was a kid. I never watched Cowboy Bebop. I know that's a classic too. I've never actually seen that one. Never came across it as a kid. I wonder if I'd like it now though. I think I'd like it now, yeah? Cowboy Bebop? Oh, yeah, I generally avoid live action. I generally avoid live action. I think the only 2 live action adaptations for like video game / anime that I really enjoyed, because it was very close to like the source, was Battle Angel Alita. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Ace Attorney movie. The live-action Ace Attorney movie. I actually liked that one. I enjoyed that one. And I know it's not an anime, but I mean, the video game is anime enough. You're not alone on that. I've not seen kind of Weibo aside from the opening. But yeah, Alita, the movie, was pretty good in my opinion. I enjoyed it. Still really sad what happens to her boy. Still really sad what happens to him. Like seeing it both in like anime and also in the live action is still really sad. I remember when the live action Alita, when I saw the scene with the dog, I got mad. I got mad at that scene because I remember that scene in the anime, and I saw it live. I was like, oh, I got mad. I've seen Guyver, yeah. I've seen the Guyver anime. I have seen the live action. Didn't really care for it much. Ace Attorney live action is Japanese, yeah. The guy that plays Phoenix Wright, or I can't remember his Japanese name, but the guy who plays that character was an actor that I remember seeing in the Nana movies. If you guys remember Nana, he was in the Nana movies. So he plays what's his Japanese? Is it like Ryudo or Ryuhudo or whatever? Phoenix Wright. Outlaw Star and Riot are great retro animes. I've heard of Outlaw Star. I haven't heard of that second one you mentioned. Genshin live action is pretty good. Oh, you know what? old school anime movie I remember made me tear up was anyone watch Grave of the Fireflies? That's a sad movie. I remember I cried in that one as a kid. I watched that one as I think I was in 3rd grade when I watched that movie. But that movie was so sad. And that was based on like the World War II time. I've seen a little bit of Trigun, and from what I've watched of Trigun, I enjoyed it. Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies was sad. That was so sad. And I know they like remake it or like they remastered it, because I remember watching the remaster and it was still just as sad. Oh hell yeah, Gungrave. What's up, Joe? Gungrave is awesome. Bungie. Yeah, Gungrave is great. I've always wanted to see I think if they ever did like a death battle, I want to see Gungrave or Grave versus like Vampire Hunter D. Although I think D might win. I actually think he might win. Because we've seen Grave get like overwhelmed by like a bunch of mafia guys with high powered assault rifles. You still have some old school merch? Nice. But I like to see a death battle like that. Or I don't know, who would be like an equivalent for Gungrave that's like similar, that would be like a matchup for like a death battle. I think they should put him in a death battle. Black Lagoon is awesome. Okay, let's see what these... So these side stories are all like reading. Hiroki Nar is the actor you're referring to. Oh, he's back in the industry? He's like he's probably a lot, I mean, of course he's a lot older now. Oh, so this one is just, wait, is this? Yeah, they're cutscenes, yeah, so that means I could skip and watch these later, so I don't get confused. I just want the diamonds. Oh, there is voice acting. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. I want the diamond. How many are there? Oh, and there's a hard stage? Oh, this has a guest battle. Hiroki left the industry after he was... Oh, drug abuse? I want to... Oh, this is all... Okay. I just put something on the playlist. For a more, like, I would say it's a more, like, modern-ish anime that I actually... Well, I liked it up until a certain point. If I'm not mistaken, the side story is taken from a now-defunct IBO game. Now defunct as in it was a gacha? Oh, but you have to only play as this guy? Wait, he has that chance step? We got this thing out of it. Cool. Let me see it. What is this thing about? Details. Oh, it has one-shot killer. I think the defunct game was a gacha game. The Bleach live action was okay. Oh, the one on... Is it Netflix, right? So this anime I really like. The song that this anime is from, I really enjoyed it. Just the ending, not so much, because I also read the manga. But I like the anime was good. I should get my wife to watch Akio with me when I rewatch. Yeah, do it. Yeah, the manga was good, although it did get weird too. The anime was great, but I didn't like the ending. Like, they completely changed it from what the manga was. I'm like, did they run out of budget? Did they, like, not want to continue it? Oh, there's actually... Oh, I think I watched this episode. Wasn't this in the first episode? Yeah, it can't. It can only function in one, and Twitch is my main platform because I'm partnered there. I only recently started adding in YouTube streams, but it's like a side platform. A lot of older adaptations came out alongside the manga, and when they caught up, they just kept going and wrapped it up. Yeah, for Claymore. Oh, what's up, Ashley? I just saw that Ashley did. I just saw that command just now. Is that it? That was the ASCII dance, right? How was your, you work from home, right? Did that work? Oh yeah, it does, okay. How come it didn't pop up on the screen? Oh, it did, okay, never mind. You worked from home today, right? How was that? Gotcha. You know what? I wasn't, it was boring. Wasn't it to get like, wasn't it to get like pharmacy certified or something? I would imagine that's kind of boring. Was it live training, or was it part of like an online course that you had to force yourself to watch the video because you couldn't skip? Worst live action movie I've seen. Worst live action. Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution. It's well, actually that, and I hate saying this because I love this actress. She's still to this day my my biggest like celebrity crush. But Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li was also pretty bad. And it sucks because I love Kristen Crook. That woman like never ages, and to me she's like the most beautiful actress ever. Right? She's my big actress crush. But that movie was terrible. It's training so that I can officially work back in the pharmacy and deal with... Oh, so wait, but does it give you qualifications for like to be a pharmacist, or is that different? Is that something you gotta go to school for? Online modules? Yeah, I don't know what's worse, honestly, between Legend of Chun-Li and Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, it's hard to pick what's worse between those two. You still have to get a license? I mean, I don't know what's going on with the military stuff right now, but that could be something you could look into since you're already working at the store. Dead or Alive action movie was terrible too. I didn't even know they had a Dead or Alive action movie. I know that there was a King of Fighters one, and I know that one was pretty bad too. And the only reason I watched that one is because one of my favorite MMA fighters is there. Jamie Chung? Wait, for which movie are we talking about? Dragon Ball Evolution? No, not mine. Have you watched the City Hunter anime? I've never watched City Hunter anime, but I have seen the City Hunter movie where Jackie Chan turns into Chun-Li. I have seen that. I have seen that. At Progressive? There you go. Yeah, like while you're still waiting on the whole military thing. I was thinking about that too for you because I was like, oh yeah, I mean, you technically already work there. And then if you could get into the pharmacy somehow, they pay way better, obviously, than working in customer service. I mean, technically, you're still going to be in customer service, but because of your licenses and stuff and what you get to work with, they pay. I know they pay you more because I have a few friends that are in the pharmacy gig. It was very bad. The only reason I watched it is because Kung Lee was in it and he played martial law. Out of all characters they gave him is martial law. When Kung Lee looks nothing like Bruce Lee, and neither is his fighting style like Bruce Lee. But I watched it for him because I like Kung Lee is one of my favorite MMA fighters, and he's actually local to me. But yeah, that movie was terrible. Don't forget. Oh, I didn't forget. I'm just gonna do it after this. Yeah, I did not forget. I don't know how much of this I'm going to do, but we'll see. Yeah, and yeah, she was in the Dragon Ball. Oh, did she play Chi-Chi or Bulma? Oh, wait, Tekken. That's right. Tekken, not King of Fighters. Okay, I meant Tekken. I meant the Tekken live action. Yeah, I don't know why Kung Lee was chosen to play martial law. Like, they could have picked the dude that played Bruce Lee for, what, Ip Man 3? That guy did a decent Bruce Lee. He actually did a really good impression of Bruce Lee. I think he was also in that one, like, was it Shaolin Soccer? He was in that movie. But in Ip Man 3, the guy that plays Bruce Lee, they could have picked him to be martial law. He played Bruce Lee in his series. But yeah, for Progressive, it's an IT QA analyst that I'm probably even overclocked. Plus, I learned the cloud. They better hire you. The only reason why I wouldn't say they wouldn't even entertain you is because you're overqualified. But like, come on, like, honestly, I think companies should stop doing that. Because if the person is overqualified, yeah, they would want to negotiate for a price and stuff, but you already know kind of what you're getting. You're getting someone that's like very familiar with something, and that would just make it easier for the whole team. I don't know, that's just my take on that. Like, I totally understand underqualified, but like overqualified, bro, I was telling my boss this because I was talking to my boss about you. Like, I showed him your resume and everything. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why he's not getting hired or interviewed. And he didn't understand it either. I know we got close to one, but then things fell through the cracks. Excuse me. I sleep well tonight. It had a lot on my mind. Been messing with my sleep. Actually knowing where everything is. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Because people are going to keep coming to you. And you're an ASM, right? Or ship supervisor or something? So you know they're going to come to you. I will. I'm more, like I said, I don't know, I don't know if you saw my last few posts, but I'm more I'm more emotionally sad. I mean, I'm better today than I was like 2 days ago. Like 2 days ago, I unfortunately was a mess. Like both my wife and I were a mess. Trainee to ship supervisor RX. Ship super, what does that even mean? And I'm like, point, aisle, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly right. Last Airbender movie was really bad. I never watched that one. Wow, there's a lot of hard things. There's a lot of content. This is another fantastic update. Part of me really wishes I streamed this the day of, but like I said, I had stuff to do. It's some dumb acronym to do with the pharmacy. Ah, I see. What are you streaming tonight, Asty? Dragon Quest or Nikkei? Yeah, you guys were telling me that this tree is awful. And still wakes for... Oh, okay. Alright, for sure, Asty. I'll probably swing by yours. DLC then DQ. Okay. Yeah, I'll swing by yours when I'm done. When I feel like I'm done. It's the worst tree? Oh. These 3 SSRs? That sounds awful. And how good is it for a free SSR? Or do we have things that are comparable? I mean, obviously for collection and usability purposes, we're gonna want it. I'm glad the Avatar series is a good comeback fighting game, a movie and a sequel. It's not that bad, gives people something to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the development trees. I know some of them were kind of a pain, but I don't mind doing them. Like, honestly, with this game, once I'm done with everything, I usually, like, will just log in, do a few things, and I'm done. It allows me to play other stuff. The perspective is pretty damn good, though. The unit is really good. I'm gonna have to check it out then. Maybe there's a reason why they made it a pain to get. I mean, if it's a good free unit, why not? Is that it? Maybe Neo Zeong was more painful. Took me about 3 weeks to max out. Oh, Neo Zeong. I actually I SP'd what was it? Sananju, even though I know it's before Neo Zeong. It just looks so cool. It looks really cool. I love it. I have that and like and Sazabi and all that, and what is it, Nightingale? All maxed out. Like they look cool. And I like that red menacing armor. I think that's why I also really like Epion. The Nanju Stein narrative version. Is that in the anime or is that manga only? It's in the movie. Oh, it's in the movie. Okay. That's the one with Jonah, right? Well, actually, it's also with Banagher. Is Banagher in that one? No. Is Banagher in the same movie as Jonah? But they like... Because doesn't Jonah pilot the Phoenix, right? I need a UR, right? I want a UR Nightingale, dude. I'd want that. He piloted the Phoenix to build the Neo Zeong 2. Jonah did. I know Jonah wasn't a new type though, right? He was just, he was more like a regular dude, or what? Or or wasn't he able to like utilize some new type stuff? Oh, he was a new type. Okay. I was told he wasn't, but Banagher used a custom silver bullet suppressor. That thing is only so he can use the Beam Magnum. Banagher loves Beam Magnum. Was he one of the weaker new types, though? Jonah? Then again, with how crazy every new type is in Unicorn, Jonah is tame in comparison. The new type with the most potential in history is Camille, right? He has the most potential, the highest potential. Amuro's the OG. But Camille is also a hothead. I actually think Camille's pretty funny because of how hot-headed he is. I think he's funny. Oh, so he's like Rey from Star Wars. Except we don't talk about that last movie. He's like Rey from Star Wars, just channeling all the Jedi. He's a professional diss talker. He is. I actually find him funny. Alright, last battle. Gonna see Destiny, wish for Mercury gets finished. There's nothing else for you in the game. Good save. What's up, Brandon? Camille and Judaz, the most new type potential. Uso from Victory Gundam might be one of them also, but never saw any new type shenanigans because Victory has no psycho frame or anything. The V2 doesn't have anything cool. What's up, Ariel? The Wings of Light is the V2's main feature. How are you doing, Ariel? I'm okay. Better than 2 days ago. That was a mess 2 days ago. Secret Mana Final Boss game. It sure is. My playlist is playing off of Twitch though. So song requests and stuff only happen on Twitch, not on YouTube. But I stream on both platforms. Because my main platform is Twitch. So a lot of my bots are set up there. I mean, I haven't overcome it, but I wanted to stream, and I think I'm okay. I'm in an okay headspace. I'm handling it fine. If anything. I mean, grief is grief, though. You can get GPO2 from the Stardust banner, but got GPO3 and Noi Zeal. The GPO2 is the nuke one. Yeah, the nuke one. I'm sure it'll come back. Hey, what's up, 6 pound? I didn't pull. I'm skipping this banner. This is content that I was supposed to stream last Thursday, but I was busy. Friday was Halloween, and then let's just say I would rather you read the last few posts that I wrote on announcements and my and also my YouTube community to understand why I had to keep postponing. Appreciate that, Ariel. Tower has been rough. I haven't even started Tower yet. I'll start it eventually. Hey, what's up, Bor? I appreciate that, my bro. Love you, brother. How have you been, man? I know that you're planning on coming by, right? Holiday season. Crazy. We're already in November. You're going all out on Lupus Rex. It's your fave. Nice. Good luck on your polls. And if you can't, no rush. Hopefully I'll at least get to see you before I fly off to Thailand in April. I think before my trip to Canada, I can stop by. When's your trip to Canada? December 19th. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Be good to see you. I just beat all the new IBO content, Vermilion, and I'm probably, I don't know if I'm gonna continue further. Like I said, I almost did not stream. I'm gonna keep it real. I almost decided almost not to, but I really wanted to, which is good that I did. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go because I'm also pretty tired. I'm better. I'm still sad, but I'm better than I was a few days ago. Let me do this real quick. Oh, it wants me. Oh, Rising. Oh, Rising Gundam. I almost thought that was Shining. So that's what's her name? Rain's unit. The Yora Astaroth, a support unit that can be dependent for extra damage because of criticals. Yep, I'll probably be back on like on Wednesday. I don't know what I'll play though. I'll probably play this, and then we'll go to Chaos Zero. And then, hopefully Friday, we can do a Dissidia Duelim stream if I get into it. If I get into the Dissidia Duelim closed beta, I do plan on streaming that, assuming if I get into it. I meant more how you feel about the fight and animation on that chapter. Which one? Because I honestly, Vermilion, I just breezed through it because I used a fully leveled IBO team, and then like my other team was like cracked out. So what does it want me to do? Develop a unit. Oh. Oh, you mean the fierce enemy assault? I haven't done it yet. And I'm probably gonna save it for the next time. Let me get this out of the way in case there's a Haro. Oh wait, we got for the unit database. I forgot. That's right. We get rewarded now for all this. Oh, okay. Well, hey, what's up? Definitely not Yuki or Yuki. My apologies if you're tuning in just now. I'm actually probably gonna end soon. Yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty tired and not sleeping well because of recent circumstances. But I appreciate you stopping by. That's always awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and raid my boy Asti on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, unfortunately, you cannot join the raid. But if you are on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and raid my friend Asti. I'll be back on live on Wednesday, guys, and then cross your fingers because I hope to get into the Dissidia Duelim beta. That way I can stream it on Friday. But good luck with the content for those of you that are still playing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let me go ahead and send this over to Asti.